Disclaimer. This video is a work of fiction created within a Grand Theft Auto 5 role-play environment. All characters, events, agencies, and scenarios depicted are fictional and for entertainment purposes only. No real laws were broken, no real crimes occurred, and no real police departments or government entities are affiliated with, endorse, or sponsor this content. Any resemblance to actual persons, agencies, or events is purely coincidental.
So you've been pretty cool with me. Are you gonna go crazy if I just uncuff you, or are we gonna be able to talk?
No, we're going to be able to talk. We've already been searched.
Alright. You guys have a seat over there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I didn't get your name.
It's going to be James May.
James May.
Yep.
And that's spelled M-A-Y for your last name?
M-A-Y-E.
M-A-Y-E. Okay. James, common spelling?
Yep.
So, Mr. May, what happened today? Just give me a rundown of everything that happened, and maybe tell me why it happened.
So this evening, I got a text on my burner phone from the box dude, and he was like, "Hey, need Bravo killed. He was last seen such and such wearing SWAT outfit. Kill him." So I'm like, all right. So I was at the old motel, and I was like, I'll make a false 911, get him over here. They came over here. I seen the SWAT guy, I was hoping it was him. Come over, I shoot him, and I run away and try to get away. Obviously, that didn't work very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I don't know what happened to my burner phone. I think it fell out my pocket when I got shot 35 times.
So you think it fell out of your pocket at the place where we arrested you?
Yeah, like when you get shot. When I was over top, I went down that hill, tried to shoot back, and that probably fell out of my pocket. I have pretty loose pockets.
Your boss, do you have a name for your boss?
Yeah, his name's Franklin Saint, but it's going to be spelled Franken. So here, hold up. I'll write it down on a piece of paper. Here, spell it like that.
Franklin Saint. Okay. And as for the drugs that we found, let's see if I find my notes here. The 30 bags of coke, the 30 grams of weed, and 94 guns, you were transporting those for him? So that was a transport for him, you said? Yeah. Okay. Do you have a common drop-off point, or is it just, wherever he says?
It's going to be typically, it's typically, if we're getting stuff, we want to go kind of low-key. So we'll hit 2020, 2030, 2029, kind of the airfield right there. We'll stash it, and we'll fly it out. If we want to do something different, if we think they're telling us, like the cops or whatever, we'll go to Not 2017, but you know that dirt road near 2017?
Mm-hmm.
And you drive down that road, and it's the first left if you're driving down there at that little area with the dock and whatnot. We usually get a.
You said 2070?
It's 2017.
2017.
Yeah, and it'll be that dirt road right there, and it's the first left, that little area with the dock on North Way or whatever. We'll usually get a boat to load the supplies in the boat, drive it to the middle of the Alamo Sea, one of those little charter planes that have floaty thingamabobbers on it. Come through there, land on the water, we'll put it in there, then they'll fly off and deliver that wherever.
Okay.
The hangout spot is usually the O'Neill Farm, so 2027.
You said 21, 27?
2027.
2027.
The O'Neill Farm. So that big ass farm with the house and whatnot is usually where he's at. 2000 is a good place up in the mountains right there. He'll stash stuff there. We make a lot of our cocaine, grow a lot of our weed at 2027.
2027? Okay.
And that's where a lot of our stuff is being grown and processed and all that stuff. Fentanyl, cocaine, heroin, literally that is our basis of place where everything is held.
You said 2027 was that?
Yep, the O'Neill Farm.
Okay. So for now, I think you're going to work for us. You're going to be one of our confidential informants, I would assume.
I can, yeah.
Okay. If you agree to that, then I may be able to get some of the charges dropped and sentences reduced and lesser some of the other charges.
All right. Anyway, I could just, sweep under the rug and let me go.
I don't think I could let you completely go because of the circumstances of the situation, but
I'm giving you a lot of viable information. He's a dangerous guy.
That he is.
In the other city we were in, he was, and he had like 2 or 3 gangs helping him out, the Vagos, the Pros, and this other gang, I can't remember. But he owned the entire area of the city, kind of, essentially.
Okay.
He's a dangerous guy. He just got here. But, it won't be too long before he makes himself known.
Yeah, I would assume so, but like I said, I can probably get some of these other charges lessened, but it wouldn't be a complete erasing of. I can get the drug charges taken off. I can get the possession with intent to distribute. That can all just go away. All the drug charges gone. The trafficking gone. Any sort of the weapon charges, I can get those to go away, but it's the fleeing, I can just put that down probably to a resisting charge, and then obviously your murder charge, I think that one probably has to stay just because of the simple fact of who it was against. And
yeah, but you got to think about it. Are these deputies and stuff going to trust me? I killed one of their own. What if they turn on me or something?
We can guarantee that they won't turn on you, but it's just you got to think that you're still going to be held accountable for some of your actions, and you need to be held accountable for actions, even though you are providing us with very valuable information. We're it's going, like I said, going to be a greatly lessened sentence overall than what it could be. Right. But like I said, all the charges for the most part are going to be lessened due to this deal that we're doing here because of the exchange of information and whatnot. But like I said, I can't make the murder charge go away. The drug charges, the trafficking, everything like that, I have some sort of leeway with. But you did allegedly
that's the word,
murder an officer. So
how long are you going to send me off for?
well, at first right here is handing you this, so that everything you've said and everything that you put on this piece of paper, that will be considered admissible evidence in court, and everything that you've said, again, on record. And if you go against this, then it's going to be another charge of perjury because it's going against what you've previously stated and would basically be lying in court.
Yeah. So what is this?
It's an affidavit. It's just a written statement of basically everything you've said, everything that we've talked about in this interview, that all the information you've handed me, all the story that you've said, that is going to be nothing but the truth. Basically, if you go against what you've told me and what is quote unquote written down on that piece of paper, you're going to be getting another charge of perjury because it's, like I said, essentially lying in court.
All right.
So if you sign that, I can 100% guarantee that your charges, other than obviously the one previously stated, they get lessened and all the other ones can go away.
There you go.
All right. So I'm going to have to put you back in handcuffs, take you over to a cell, and get your time ready. But then after that, I can talk to that other unit that is working on that, and that's not what I meant to do. But yeah, we'll get things going from there.